Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video. And today we have another budget store find. This time it's Smartass, the Everything 80s card game. Standalone card game or expansion pack for Smartass board game. I already did an unboxing for the core box set, so you can either use this as it's a standalone game, or of course you can use it for an expansion to the Smartass board game. Picked it up for $1.99 and 50% off. Who's the smartass among your friends and family? Find out in this outrageous, fast-paced party game. Where were you in the 80s? If you lived it, you know it. Hear the clues and guess the famous people, places, and things that from the decade that gave us crazy hair, big personalities, and totally unforgettable events. 90 question cards and instructions. Standalone card game or expansion pack for Smartass the board game. Brought to you by RU Game and conforms to N71. For more information, you can go to youtube.com/UG Studios. Again, this is for ages 12 and up, and it's for 2 or more players. All right, so let us see anything else down here. Oh, it was released in 2021 by University Games Corporation. All right, so let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. We've got the instructions, and we've got a whole bunch of different cards. Here it is, got everything there. Put that to the side. So it looks like we have 3 decks of cards and instructions. So let's keep those to the side for a second, and let us take a look at the instructions. So it looks like a very small rule book. So here we go. Again, it's for ages 12 and up, 2 or more players. It's for the game by University Games, Smartass Everything 80s card game. Here are the instructions. It says contents, object of the game. Be the first player to answer 4 question cards correctly. Note the cards can be any mixture of categories. Setup, playing the game. So 5 rules. Winning the game. The first player to collect 4 question cards is declared the winner. And again, hawking a couple of the other expansions that they have. The core box set, which we did an unboxing for. Life hacks, autocorrect as well. Again, it was released in 2021 by University Games Corporation. So there's your rule book. Then we have, like I said, 3 different colored cards. The first set I'm going to show you is What Am I? So these are your questions. All set up the same way. So you got your color of the car. It's up there on the top right. And so you give them, you read this and they try to figure it out. I was a musical event. Musician and activist Bob Geldof created me. I raised money to fight starvation in Africa. I took place on 2 continents on the same day. More than 1 billion people watched me globally. I'm featured in the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. Springsteen didn't realize how big I was going to be. What am I? With the initials LA, and that is, of course, the concert Live Aid. Let's spread these out just a little bit more and take another random one. Take another random card here somewhere, and I'm going to take this one right here. What am I? I was a war with no official battles. I didn't start until after World War II. The Soviet Union and the U.S. got me going. My detente lasted from 1967 to 1979. Glasnost and perestroika signaled my ending. I ended around 1991. The opposite of me would be hot peace. What am I with initial CW? It's Cold War. There you go. So anyone who lived in the 80s would know what the Cold War was. Never a gun was shot during the Cold War. Last card. So it says, what am I? Again, I am something used at homes and in the office. I come in many shapes and sizes. I became popular in the early 1980s. Dell and IBM know me well. My favorite fruit is apple, so we're talking about the home computer. Some refer to me, my kind, as trash 80s. My initials do not stand for political correctness. I am, what am I, with the initials PC, personal computer. All right, there you go. So those are your questions. That's your blue deck, which is for what am I? Then we have an orange deck, which talks about who am I versus what am I? Now you have who am I. So we go like this, and I'll just pick a card. I want to show the answer so you can't see. So you just pick a card there. All right, so let's read this one down. So who am I? I was a leader of my country for over 50 years. I came to power with a revolution. It was a communist revolution. I followed Batista in 1959. We had a missile crisis with JFK. My country is an island in the Caribbean. My brother Raul succeeded me in leading my nation. Who am I? With the initials FC, so it's Fidel Castro. There you go. So you got that one. We'll pick another one. So again, this is who am I questions. I am an American actress. I was a child actress in 1970s. Paper Moon was my first TV series. My big break came in Taxi Driver in 1976. I became the youngest person to host SNL in 1982. I graduated from Yale University in 1985. I won an Oscar for Best Actress in 1989. Who am I? With the initials JF. Jodie Foster. That's right, I forgot she was in that movie. All right, so you get it. These are personalities. These are objects. What am I? And the last one is, where am I? So where is it taking place? Whatever taking place. So let's just grab a random card here. I am a city in India. I am located in the Madhya Pradesh region. I made global news in the worst way in 1984. My residence fell victim to a tragic gas leak. I saw the world's worst industrial disaster. I was the site of a U.S. pesticide factory. Warren Anderson is not a friend of mine. Where am I? With the initial B. Bangladesh, Bhopal. All right. Let's pick a different one. That one I didn't know, so I took a random guess. So I obviously did not win the point up there. So I got to get 3 cards, doesn't matter which 3 I get right. I am a country in Asia. I border 6 countries, including China. The name has 11 letters. The Soviet Union occupied me for a decade. I am absolutely first among sovereign countries. I am one of the Stan countries. Osama bin Laden hid within my borders. Who am I? With the initial A, I'm going to say Afghanistan. So there you go. Boom. Okay, and the last one. Where am I? I am a U.S. state. My capital is Salem. The Simpsons town was named after my Springfield. I am the goal if you don't die of dysentery first. My town of Antelope was invaded by a cult in 1981. Their leader was Bhagwan Sri Rajanesh, or Osho. My Wild Country made it on Netflix. Where am I? With the initial O? I don't know. Ohio? Oregon. Okay. There you go. So I didn't know that one. So there you go. So in this expansion or standalone game for Smartass, everything 80s, you get 3 decks of cards and the rule book. And that is everything that's included. And that concludes this unboxing of the card game Smartass. Everything 80s card game. Standalone card game or expansion pack for Smartass, the board game. Again, it's for ages 12 and up for 2 or more players. As always, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed this unboxing video, you can always give us a thumbs up or leave a comment below. You can also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release any new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day. I'll catch you on the next unboxing video.